Jai Sadgurudeo. Good morning to all of you. Welcome to the weekly English Satsang organized by North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga. My name is Neetu and I have joined this Satsang from Edison, New Jersey. In the current times, our day-to-day life has become busy in fulfilling our physical and mental requirements and social responsibilities. In this fast-paced routine life, the requirements of the soul are often forgotten. So first, I would like to congratulate each one of you for taking some time from your busy schedule to fulfill the requirements of your soul through satsang. Through this satsang, you will experience the benefits of yoga and pranayama, which can positively impact your health and nourish your body. Let us move to the next segment where we will perform yogasana. You will now engage in a series of yogasanas to promote physical and mental well-being. Before we begin, please read the disclaimer carefully. By participating in the activity, you agree and acknowledge and take responsibility of any such results. Yogasanas are very helpful in keeping our body fit and healthy. We are very fortunate to get this human body. Human body is the only body which is capable of achieving salvation. In fact, salvation is the ultimate goal of human life. Vihangam Yoga provides the knowledge and guidance of Sadguru that helps us achieve this goal. Please let us know if you are interested in knowing more about Vihangam Yoga and learn meditation technique to get started in your spiritual journey. We have Sulbha Soni ji from Vihangam Yoga family. Sulbha ji is from Mumbai, India, and will be guiding us with yogasanas. I would like to now hand over to you, Sulbha ji.
Jai Shri Gurudev. Jai Shri Gurudev, everyone. Thank you, Neetuji. So we can start. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah? All right. Keeping your hands in a Dhyana Mudra. Please sit on your thighs. Make your spine straight. The first step is prepare your body. Before you are going to do anything, prepare your body. Take a deep breath in and completely exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Start chanting Om. 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 Join your hands. Close your eyes. Let's begin with the prayer. Om. Sahanao bhavatu. Sahano bhunattu. Sahaviryam karvavahe. Tejasvinavadhetamastu. मा विद्विषावहे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Rub your palms together, make it calm. Please sit down your eyes. Feel the warmness. Open your eyes with a gentle smile. All right. So today our topic will be basically for the core, stomach, core, side muscles of your tummy. All right. Let's cover it. Everyone, come up on a mat. Okay, first we will have a little bit of warm up. Okay. We'll have one sun salutation. Surya Namaskar. Come at the edges of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Namaskaram. Inhale, hands up and arch back. Exhale, hands far forward down next to your feet. With inhalation, take your right leg back, knee down, toe pointing back, and stretch your body. Stretch, look at the roof, stretch the stretch. Hold a breath, roll the legs back. With exhalation, drop your knee, chest, chin on the ground. Buttock will be up. Inhale, head and chest up and arch back, with toes back. Elbow will be close to your body. Exhale, hips up, heels on the ground, look back. Inhale, bring your right leg forward between your palms, left knee down, toe pointing back, and stretch. Both the legs forward, hands up and arch back. Exhale, Samasthiti. This was your half round. Let's complete with the second half. That will be start from left. Okay, prepared? Very good. Inhale and exhale, Namaskaram. Inhale, hands up in arch back. Exhale, Padahastasana. Taking your left leg back. Ashwasanchalanasana. For the legs. Dandasana. Astanganaman. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, bring your left leg between your palms. Ashwasanchalanasana. Both the legs forward. Padahastasana. Inhale, Hastottanasana. Exhale, Namaskar. Okay, so here we have completed with traditional warm-up. Okay, let's move to the yogasanas. Everyone come up on your mat. I'm sorry, lay down toward your back. Am I visible? Top to bottom?
Ji Sulbaji.
Okay, great. We will start with single leg raise. With inhalation, you have to lift your right leg up. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Exhale it down. Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Remember, when you're lifting your legs up, your other leg will be not coming up like this. Okay, wrong. Make it straight, down. It's okay. If it is not completely 90 degree, fine. This much, okay. If you can lift this much, fine. If you can do perfect, well and good. Exhale down. But you have to remember your other leg will be completely touching to the ground. Should not leave the ground while inhalation. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. While you're inhaling, slowly inhale and be here. Hold here for 1, 2 breaths. Then exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do with the left side. Then we will have a last round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. This asana will basically help you to reduce your upper thigh. Maybe a lot of people might getting stretches on your upper thigh. If you're doing perfect, okay, then you might be getting at your tummy. You might have got some you're putting strength on your tummy to pick your leg ups. Now we will do double leg raise. You will understand more better when you will do double leg raise. Inhale, both the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. What people make the mistake? You don't have to keep leg upon leg. You just have to keep a little bit gap. Inhale both the legs up. Don't do like this. Don't keep one upon one. Like this. Okay? And exhale it down. Don't even touch your legs. Okay? Let's do it more 4 rounds. Keeping your hand beside your body, putting pressure to the ground. That's straight. Do not lift your body up like this also. This is wrong. You have to keep the whole body touching to the ground completely. Only your legs will move up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel this strength. Put the strength through your tummy, abdomen. You should get the pressure on your abdomen. If you're not getting pressure, that means something wrong you're doing. Then focus on your breath. How you're taking breath. Take it slow, deep. You should feel too much pressure on your tummy. Last round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Relax. Okay. Lift your body a little bit up. Head and your shoulder a little bit up. Okay. Come up on your elbow. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Start rotating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just out. Okay, not doing like this, just out. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Lay down. Now, whole leg rotation, double leg, okay, not single, double leg. Inhale, 0 to up, exhale it down. 1, completely up. 2, once again, no interlock. Don't have to keep like this, not one upon one, separate. Inhale, do not hold your breath anywhere. If you are holding your breath, you're doing absolutely wrong. Inhale half the way, exhale the rest half. Do not hold your breath. More 2 rounds. Inhale, exhale. Last round, take strength to from your tummy. Inhale, exhale. Okay, take a deep breath in, exhale. Now reverse. Okay, we'll do reverse. Inhale, exhale. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5, relax. Deep breath in and out. Now we'll start with just focus a little bit. Maybe too much pressure might be created in your tummy. Okay. Next one, inhale, lift your leg up, bend, interlock, take it as much as closer you can take it toward your chest, push. Remember, other leg should not come up, it should be touching to the ground. Now, with proper exhalation, try to touch your nose to the knee. Normal breath. This is known as Pavanamukta Asana. 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Exhale, drop your head, then your hands, and slowly your legs. Remember, whenever you do any asanas, as you go through the posture, the same way you have to come back to the rest. Do not be all of a sudden, go step by step. Okay? Let's do from the other side. Inhale, lift, bend, interlock, exhale, touch your nose to the knee. There, Om 10, 9, 8. People who have a big tummy, so they might be not able to touch it. Okay, so you think that, imagine that this is a too much big tummy. It's okay. Keep on putting pressure. Keep on putting pressure and push yourself. So this will totally help you to reduce your belly. Okay, there is two type of, you can reduce your belly in two ways. Toning of the muscles and second is burning of the muscles. Okay, so we will go slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop your hands, legs down. Now Pavanamuktasana with both the legs together. Inhale, up, bend, interlock, touch your nose to the knee with exhalation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now move forward and backward. 1, 2, 3. Massage your back, the spinal cord. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, great. Now sideways. I'll come a little bit low. Sideways. 1, push, exhale other way. Push. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands. Straight. Exhale it down. Okay. Just relax for some time. Apart your legs, apart your hands. Go in Savasana. Close your eyes. Take 1 to deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and completely breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Remove all the tension from your body, like from your legs, from your tummy. If people, if you did, like few people, their neck is so sensitive, you can say. So maybe they can get a little bit stretched toward your neck. So you can just relax your neck. Command your body that you're relaxing. All the tension is going out of your body. You're inhaling all the negative thoughts. I'm so sorry. Exhale negative thoughts and inhale positivity inside your body. Okay. Turn your body toward the right side. Remember, turn your body toward the right side. I'll turn toward left to show you. Turn your body toward right side. Take 1 to deep breaths and slowly with the help, support of your hands and palm, come to the sitting. Sit in any comfortable posture, whichever is like Sukhasana, Padmasana, Siddhasana, any asana. See, whenever you start with Yogasana, you should be so comfortable, but not that much also comfortable that you're going in a comfort zone and doing everything in comfort zone. No, 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 no. That's not gonna work. You have to do beyond your comfort zone. But if you have to focus, if you have to like be there for long time, then be in a comfortable zone, right? People who cannot sit down, they can do on the chair, right? But you have to do, physically do something. Okay, let's conclude our session with this. Keeping your spine straight. Take a deep breath in and out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Start chanting Om. 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 And last time, take a deep breath in. Om. Join your hands. Close your eyes. Let's begin with the prayer. Om. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashit dukha bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hey, hey. Rub your palms together, make it warm. Slowly place it on your eyes. Feel the warmness. This will give a glow to your face. When you rub your palms, your body is warm, right? Right now you did something. You take all the positive energy, your body is warm. And after that, when you rub your palms and place it on your face, body, you give the energy back to your body. Okay. So even I used to think like why they say just rub your palms and do this stuff. Are they wasting the time? No, they're not wasting the time. This is having a good big motto concept. Now you know that concept, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Let's do Bhumi Naman. We did everything on this Bhumi. Keeping your hands back. Exhale it down. Pray to the Almighty God, the Mother Nature. Thanks to everyone, parents, Guru, people around you. Inhale up. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I mean, wonderful week. See you to the next week. If anyone have any doubt regarding the asanas or anything, you can just contact me. We can have like one-to-one, like whatever you have doubt, we can like sort it out. Okay. See you to the next week. Thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Namaste. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Thank you so much, Sulbhaji, for taking us through the Yogasana session. And we are deeply thankful to you for bringing us these Yogasanas every week. And you share new Yogasanas to work on different parts of the body so that we can practice with you, practice later by watching the recordings, and then we are fit and healthy to progress in our spiritual journey. So thank you very much, Sulbhaji, for your guidance. And what is shown on the screen is the number for registration if you would like to join the morning or evening batch for Yogasana. We thank you, Sulbhaji, once again. We now move to the next phase of today's satsang to recognize warriors and inductees of the week. We all know that the best time to meditate is Brahma Muhurt between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. But most of us are unable to take advantage of this time. To encourage all of us, NAIVY has started a WhatsApp group called Brahma Muhurt Warriors. Goal for participants is to practice Brahma Muhurt meditation on their own and report status on the group by sending "done" as a message on the group. There is no session to join. If you are interested in joining the group, please let us know and we will send you the link. It's time to congratulate warriors and inductees of the week. Warriors of the week are those disciples who have meditated in Brahma Muhurt every single day of the week. This week's warriors are Maya ji, Surya Alam Raju ji, Radha ji, Mukesh Kumar ji. Inductees of the week are those disciples who have meditated for at least one day of the week. Inductees of this week are Amit Talekar ji, Niranjan Kumar ji from Atlanta, Yogesh Sirsagar ji, Prachi Shirsagar ji, Vijay Kumar ji, Anjali Kumari ji, Saroj Gupta ji, Srirang ji, Seema Singh ji, Rashmi ji. Thanks to NAIVY for such a great initiative, and congratulations and thanks to the warriors and inductees of the week to encourage all of us. It is inspiring to see the list growing day by day. We started with 2 or 3 people and have reached to 20 plus, which is very encouraging. We now transition to the next phase of Satsang, Vihangam Yoga Fundamentals. This is a classroom-style interactive session that will help us deepen our understanding and confidence in sharing the profound teachings of Vihangam Yoga. By joining in full strength on Sunday Satsang, we can collectively build a stronger and more confident NAIVY Samaj. Let us come together with open hearts and minds to learn, grow, and inspire each other. Our speaker for today is Srirangji, who is a sincere disciple of Sadgurudeo and inspires us with his seva bhav, devotion, and knowledge. Let us all feel grateful for this opportunity to indulge in deep spiritual knowledge. I would like to request Srirangji to share with us today the divine biography of Lord Sadgurudeo, Vartman Sadguru Acharya Shri Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj. Over to you, Srirangji.
Jai Sadguru everyone. Before I begin, I would like to offer my prayers at the holy feet of Lord Sadgurudeo. I request all of you to keep your eyes closed and stay focused on the prayer. बार बार वंदन करूं सदगुरुदेव हमार, यहाँ वहाँ सब ठाम में महिमा अपरंपार। शरण शरण मैं शरण हूँ, हे गुरु बंदी छोड़, मोहे उबारो हे गुरु, यह सो बार निहोर। Welcome everyone, and thank you NAIVY for giving me this opportunity to talk about biography of Lord Sadgurudeo, Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj. Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj is the current Sadguru, and he is the second Parampara Sadguru. He is born in the lineage of Shringi Rishi. Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj is son of Prathamacharya, Pratham Parampara Sadguru, Sadguru Dharmachandra Dev Ji Maharaj. And he's a grandson of Abhyasa Siddha Sadguru, Sadguru Sadafal Dev Ji Maharaj. He was born on 28th July 1947, and he's a third child of Sadguru Dharmachandra Dev Ji Maharaj. So when Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj was born, the India was on cusp of getting freedom from British Empire. And when he was born, Sadguru Sadafal Dev Ji Maharaj forecasted that or predicted that India will be getting freedom soon, and that's why he named him Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj. Swatantra means free. But this was not the only reason for current Sadguru's name. Sadguru Sadafal Dev Ji Maharaj also said that this child will free numerous souls, and hence the name. The freedom is not just for the nation, but he's going to provide freedom to lot of souls and help them achieve salvation. So that is the reason why he was named as Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj. So, Vartaman Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj studied in Gadwal. Sadgurudev was a very bright student, and he was also respected. He respected all his teachers. He was very popular amongst his teacher because of his sincerity and because of his knowledge and desire to learn. He used to participate in debates, and he always used to win those competitions. Sadgurudev actually did not like English subject that much, and sometimes he used to skip the English class and used to meditate in nearby farm. So one day his English teacher, his name was Varishta Singh Ji, punished him. He punished young Sadgurudeo for skipping the class. When Sadguru Dev was being punished, few thoughts were going through his mind. He was thinking that today I am being punished by my teacher, but a time will come when my teacher will listen to my discourse. And in future, during his discourse, when he became Sadgurudev and started giving discourses and Amritvanis, he in one of his discourse he noticed that his English teacher Varishta Singh was sitting in the crowd. So Swamiji called him on the stage and honored him. His teacher Varishta Singh was he asked Sadgurudev, he said, you are holding Sadguru Pad. You are, and there are so many thousand disciples. Why honor me? And when Swamiji actually answered him saying, you are my guru, and it is in our culture to respect our gurus or honor our gurus. With this basically brought tears in Varishta Sinhaji's eyes, and said, and he said, Swamiji, along with having complete spiritual knowledge, you are also expert in treating people with respect. So this shows that Swamiji, even though he holds the highest level of knowledge available and holds the highest power available, he is still so humble. There is no trace of any ego in him. And Swamiji does not just advise us or the disciples on how to live life, but he basically shows us leading by example. And we see that in every action or the way Swamiji lives his life, he is always leading through example. Teaching us, showing us how to live life. How to be kind to others, and not allow any kind of ego affect us. It's very humbling experience, eye-opening experience for all of us, all the disciples. We should, if we need any inspiration in our life, we should always look up to Sadguru Dev, look at his lifestyle, and learn from there. So similar to this incident where Swamiji forecasted, this event, he also forecasted many more events during his childhood. During Swamiji's childhood, he used to get a small portion of halwa or the pudding, prepared for Prathamacharyaji. That time, Swamiji used to say that a time will come when many, in the pudding will be prepared in large quantity, in hundreds or thousands of tons, or not tons, but hundreds and thousands of pounds, and that will be prepared in the ashram, and I will feed it to thousands of people. Now today, Swamiji's prediction has come has come true. In every program, thousands of people are given halwa as prasad. So this incident provides a proof that Swamiji possessed spiritual powers from a very early age. Swamiji had mastered many Vedic mantras at the age of 5, and he used to narrate those mantras to Prathamacharyaji, and also used to take or ask spiritual questions to him. Answers to some of his questions had been included in a book called Prashnottari by Prathamacharyaji, and some of his questions were very deep. He used to ask questions like, आचार्य की उपाधि कैसे मिलती है, गुरुपद कैसे मिलता है. So these are the questions which, if you think about it, are very deep or complicated for 5-year-old. But Swamiji had such a deep understanding and curiosity that he used to ask those questions. And because of those questions, now we are able to learn a lot of things if we learn this Prashnottari book by Prathamacharyaji. At the age of 5, his spiritual powers and knowledge was not only limited to asking questions. In the Sadguru Acharya Swatantra Jivan Darpan book, which is written by Sukhanandan Singh Devji, Sukhanandan Sadhji, he mentioned that once Sadgurudev at young age was present in the Vrittikut ashram, and other disciples were also present. And during that session, Sant Nirbhayananda ji asked many questions to young Swamiji. And the authority with which Swamiji answered those questions provide the proof of spiritual powers Swamiji possessed, at that early age. You can imagine, if we look at other kids at 5 years of age, and the kind of answers you would get from them, versus getting answers to spiritual questions from Swamiji at age 5 is definitely a proof that he is not an ordinary soul. He had that the purity or the capability in his soul to hold that divine knowledge. So one of the question that was asked to him was, संसार में मूर्ख अधिक है या विद्वान अधिक? So basically, question say, is, are there more fools or the scholars in this world? And young Swamiji answered saying, there are more fools in this world than scholars. Those who just read books but do not show that in their behavior. Basically they don't bring it in their acharan, they don't bring it in their day-to-day life and practice it in their life, are still considered as fools, because an educated person engaged in materialistic pleasures is a fool. Hence, there are more fools in this world than scholars. So with this answer, we can understand how deep his understanding was about spirituality, about in some cases it could be considered as common sense, but in this case, because he was talking about not bringing that in our acharan or in behavior, and also saying that educated people are still engaging in materialistic activities and not working towards the ultimate goal of human life, provides a proof about the powers and the knowledge he possessed from very young age. So this level of understanding at such a young age can only happen when soul has extraordinary spiritual powers. So Prathamacharya ji initiated Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj in the first level of Vihangam Yoga meditation at age of 12. Swamiji continued practicing first level of meditation for almost 3 years. And when he was in 1962, when Swamiji went to Panini University to learn about Sanskrit scriptures, Vedas, etc. He was around end of 1962. Prathamacharya ji called him to Vrittikut ashram. And Swamiji at that time was preparing for his exams at the university. So he was a little sad because he had to stop his preparation for the exam. But because it was Adesh from Prathamacharya ji, he went to Vrittikut ashram. So in this small incident, we can see that how respectful, or how obedient he was, or how was fully surrendered and followed the orders from his father, or any elderly figures. This is again a proof, or a example that he has set in front of us. And by these small gestures that he did throughout his life, those are moments for all of us to learn from. So basically, when he was called at Vrittikut ashram, he politely asked Swamiji or Prathamacharya ji. He said that I was preparing for my exam, and asked, very politely asked, what is the reason for calling him to Vrittikut ashram? So Prathamacharya ji told him that he was actually going to initiate him into the second and third level of Vihangam Yoga. So Swamiji said, or Prathamacharya ji said, at this moment you don't know who you have to be, and I have to initiate you in the second and third level of Vihangam Yoga meditation practice. And Swamiji said, Swatantra Devji Maharaj said, there is no need to hurry. I'm still practicing first level. And Prathamacharya ji said, it is required. So even actually, if you look at this incidence, even after practicing first level meditation for 3 years, Swamiji was not in hurry to move to second level. Because he knew that the first level of the Vihangam Yoga practice is the foundation, and further progress depends on the strong foundation. So today we see that there are several people who are in hurry to move to next level of meditation, and in this, with this incident, Swamiji is giving clear indication that first, how important the first level of Vihangam Yoga meditation is. It is a foundation for which, it is a foundation on which we are going to build other levels. Next 4 levels are dependent on this strong foundation. And if we do not have this strong foundation, then it is very difficult for us to progress and maintain our meditation in next levels. So this is a very important lesson he has given us, again through his own behavior and examples, that it really doesn't matter which level of meditation we are doing. Sadguru knows when a soul is ready to move on to the next level. We have to have a trust in Sadguru in guiding us and making sure that we are given the next level only when we are ready. There is no reason for us to hurry in progressing in meditation, because it is a long process. It's a slow process. We just have to accept it. Some people, based on their past karmas, their past may progress faster, because probably this is not their first time going through this meditation practice. So we should not get discouraged, and just continue with the level we have been initiated into, until Sadguru thinks that we are ready for the next level. So that is a very important message for all of us. So Swamiji, again, this shows that Swamiji never just gives us advice. He always shows how, in his own actions, that what, that makes it very powerful message. Just somebody saying that you should do certain thing and should not do another thing, other things. That is one thing. But when we see the person living by his own advice, that makes that advice very powerful. In 1969, a month before Prathamacharya ji's Dehatyag, Swatantra Devji Maharaj was again called at Vrittikut Ashram. And Swamiji was, I think, around, in the last year of his studies at Panini University. And that time, Prathamacharya ji gave him both 4th and 5th level of sadhana. This time again, Swamiji asked, why it is required, this early. And this time, Prathamacharya ji knew that, he has to now, his time has come. His Karyakal was for 15 years, and it is about to come to an end. So at that time, Prathamacharya ji, said in very serious tone that this is required. In Vrittikut Gufa, Prathamacharya ji gave secretive knowledge of Brahma Vidya, Vihangam Yoga, to Swatantra Devji Maharaj. He also explained about Siddhis and Vibhutis. At the same time, Prathamacharya ji gave Swatantra Devji Maharaj special powers. And he said that this, he was mentioning about Siddhi Vibhutis. He said that this knowledge is required, but it should be used very carefully. So Prathamacharya ji gave Paravidya knowledge, or the Brahma Vidya Vihangam Yoga knowledge, to Swamiji, and said that going forward, only Paravidya knowledge is required. This the other knowledge, the Aparavidya that you have learned, it will just stay, because that is knowledge for your intellect. But this Paravidya knowledge is Brahma Vidya knowledge, which is going to be useful going forward. So this again, in July 1969, Swamiji was again called at Vrittikut Ashram, and this time Prathamacharya ji sat in front of Swamiji and transferred all of his energy to Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj through his eyes. Prathamacharya ji said that there is one more level, right, beyond fifth level, in which Sadguru transfers his energy. And this is how Sadguru is chosen, or Sadguru chooses his successor. We know that from various satsangs we have heard that during fourth and fifth level initiation, there are no spoken words, right? There it is just a communication from soul to soul. So similarly, when Sadguru gives his powers, there are no spoken words. The energy is just transferred through eyes. Here, there are a few dohas I would like to share, which talks about how Sadguru is chosen, right? So, and in those dohas, basically, Swamiji is saying, I'll just narrate those dohas. So, Ajasukruta Guru Darshana nahi, hoya pariksha nahi, vah Sadguru pad hai nahi, vyartha Guru jagamahi. अजगुरु की छाया पड़े सदगुरु पद अधिकार विद्या पड़ गुरु नहीं बने महा कठिन व्यवहार. So in these dohas, basically it is clearly explained how Sadguru is chosen. If a soul doesn't get darshan of Sadguru, eternal Sadguru, that is not a Sadguru pad. Anybody can call themselves Sadguru, but unless they get darshan of eternal Sadguru, and that title is just a materialistic title. It doesn't give them the what we call is Bisakala Vibhushit, right? Those 20 divine powers are not available with that soul. And when eternal Sadguru's darshan, when a soul gets eternal Sadguru's darshan, and when his energy is transferred into that soul, that is when Sadguru Pad is true Sadguru Pad is given to the soul. Just by reading scriptures and reading books, one cannot become a guru. It's a very difficult process. And Swamiji has mentioned it as Mahakathin. That means it is very challenging, extremely difficult process to become a Sadguru. So after Prathamacharya transferred his powers to Sadguru Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj, on July 28, 1969, Prathamacharya Ji left his mortal body, and Swatantra Dev Ji Maharaj became second Parampara Sadguru at age of 22. So he started spreading this knowledge. I think he started in September. He started spreading this knowledge in September 1969. So if you see, right, he did not just wasted any time, feeling sad about, Prathamacharya ji leaving his body. He immediately knew that he doesn't have, a lot of time to spare. This knowledge must be given to humanity, and he started immediately in September 1969. He started his Bharat Brahman to spread this knowledge, and he basically, Swamiji has been constantly working towards Vihangam Yoga Prachar since then. It's been more than 55 years now, and he has been working on this task relentlessly, tirelessly for last 55 years. And he did not limit prachar only to India. Swamiji also started spreading this knowledge to other countries. In the initial days of prachar, there were a lot of difficulties, because first of all, it was Swamiji's age. Because Swamiji became Sadguru at a very young age, at 22, there were some disciples who became delusional. They were not convinced that Swamiji can hold a title at such a young age. Sadguru's title, they knew that it was a very challenging task to even get the Sadguru pad. So they were initially not convinced that Swamiji can hold such powers at such a young age. And some of them were basically the disciples from time of Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj. And because of this, because of their age, the age of the disciples, they were elderly disciples. Swamiji always respected them. So he, has shown throughout his, behavior that regardless of how others think about me or how they are treating me, I am always going to treat everybody with respect, regardless of what they are thinking, what is going in their mind, etc. So again, that is another very important learning point for all of us, that we should always respect others. So even though there were few disciples who were not fully convinced, most of the disciples recognized the light of Sadguru knowledge he carried. Swamiji has always respected everyone, regardless of their age. We see that when young kids meet Sadguru, he's he's very loving. He's always respecting them. So what Swamiji shows here is age of this physical body means nothing, because this is not our first birth. We have, as a soul, the eternal entity, there is no age to the soul, which means you can actually consider everybody as equal, when it comes to age. So that's why he has never given any emphasis or importance to the age when it comes to respecting people. He treats everybody equally. So again, leading by example here. At Vrittikud Ashram, when Swamiji was around 22, 23 years old, he was actually talking to one of the disciples and talking about how age doesn't matter. So he was actually talking to Atma Prakash ji, and he at the Vrittikut Ashram, he was pointing at various places, and he was saying that there will be an elephant standing in future. There are going to be cars parked. There will be thousands of people gathered here, and there is going to be ashram construction going on. And this was way before even these things happened. And he said that Paramaradhya Swamiji Sanket de rahe. He said that Bade Swamiji, Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj, is giving clues about all these things which are going to happen. And what he said is, even I'm at age of 22, 23 right now. Even if I was even if I was 10 years old, all these things would happen at a predetermined time. Spiritual knowledge is never bound by the age of a person who is carrying it. This work will be completed because it is Paramatma's desire or Almighty's desire, and it will be completed based on Swamiji's inspiration. So again, Swamiji has emphasized here that age of this physical body means nothing. It is, the spiritual knowledge is for a soul and not just for, this body. It goes beyond this physical realm. So talking about the hardships Swamiji had to face. So in the olden times, there was lack of transportation. There were even, not even the roads were not there. So Sadgurudeo used to walk to nearby places. He used to travel using bicycle, bus, train. He has also traveled with using bullock carts. Even he used elephant to travel. There were a lot of challenges even in just conducting sessions, right? Today we have all facilities where we can quickly reach out to the people in even in different countries. We can make a phone call, we can have a quick video call, and coordinate everything and pre-plan the sessions. But back in the day, there were not even telephones. So Sadgurudev used to send letters, on the postcards to the disciple. Sometimes he would just show up at disciple's place, and then later arrangements were made to conduct a session. So it was very challenging if you look at it, right? I mean, today we have so many facilities. Sometimes, at least, out of India for, other countries, Swamiji has allowed online initiation. Sitting at comfort of our home, we are able to do prachar and prasar. But Swamiji had to go through a lot of difficulties, and he never complained about it, right? He was always focused on spreading the Brahma Vidya knowledge to the entire world. He never stopped. He is just continuing his mission relentlessly. By 1982, people started attending Vihangam Yoga programs in large crowd. Up to 2000, the Vihangam Yoga was kind of well established in India. So Swamiji from 2001 onwards started international prachar. And as predicted by Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj, the first country where the Vihangam Yoga reached outside of India was Italy. And then from there, it reached to Germany, UAE, Singapore, Bali, Malaysia, USA, Canada, etc. And Vihangam Yoga has reached more than 40 countries already. So if you look at it, the hardship that Swamiji had to go through to spread this knowledge, and for whom he is spreading this knowledge, for betterment of humanity, for each soul. He's basically going around the world and trying to find eligible souls who should get this knowledge. So he has gone through a lot of hardship for all of us and many more souls who are just waiting to receive this knowledge. As a pracharak, it is our duty to, just keep constantly thinking about how we can get engaged in prachar prasar activities, keep thinking about opportunities to reach out to more people, so that we can support, Swamiji's mission. So talking about Vishwa Prachar, Swamiji, Bade Swamiji, Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj, in Sadguru Divya Charitavali book, he wrote that, my resolve, Sadguru Sadafal Devji's resolve is to spread this knowledge throughout the world. Vishwa Prachar, he said, Vishwa Prachar is my resolve. And basically Vishwa Prachar of Vihangam Yoga knowledge. So spreading Vihangam Yoga knowledge throughout the world. And he wrote that it will certainly be completed. He actually went ahead and wrote that not in this form, but in another form. Vishwa Prachar will complete in third generation. That's what he said. And this forecast is significant in a couple of ways. The forecast was for Swatantra Devji Maharaj. We see that forecast is now unfolding in front of our eyes. We have reached to a stage where we will have ashram outside of India. There is also effort going on to have ashram in Canada. So you see that forecast is coming true. The second, and I think the most important significance, is it was an indication that the same energy, Sadguru energy, is flowing through, that was flowing through Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj, is flowing through Sadguru Swatantra Devji Maharaj. Because what he said is, my resolve will complete not in this form, but in another form. So what he was referring to is, even though the physical body will be different. The energy, the conscious energy or Sadguru's energy that is behind this Vihangam Yoga Prachar Prasar is the same, right? So that is a very significant statement that Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj made. Apart from this, Vihangam Yoga Sansthan also started various social activities like blood donation camps, de-addiction centers, free clinics, free yoga and meditation centers, women empowerment, natural disaster relief, tree plantation, etc. So if you look at it, it was Swamiji's vision not to only support people who are seeking spiritual knowledge, but also support people who are suffering physically. Make sure that they have a good life. They get good treatment. If they in need of something, it is provided by some or the other means through Vihangam Yoga social service activities, and also making sure that this planet is preserved through tree plantation, right? So Swamiji's goal is not only to help souls who are seeking spiritual knowledge, but at the same time, he's also making sure that this world is a better place for souls who are not ready for the next step, and the next step in spirituality. He is making sure that world is prepared, or providing all the facilities required by all kinds of souls. In fact, under Swamiji's guidance, we have now, in 2004, Swarved Mahamandir was announced, and then we all know that it was inaugurated in 2023 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And what Swamiji said is, now going forward, the Swarved Mahamandir itself is going to spread the Brahma Vidya or Vihangam Yoga knowledge. People are now going to get attracted to that temple. So it is a very significant achievement when you look at how Swamiji started within in little over 50 years. Vihangam Yoga Sansthan went from having literally no assets to having Swarved Mahamandir, which is attracting now people from all over the globe. It is a significant contribution from Swatantra Devji Maharaj in guiding all of us, making sure that we all get opportunity to perform seva in various activities of Vihangam Yoga. So it is a very profound undertaking. Apart from these activities, Swamiji also wrote Bhashya for Swarved Uttarardha, Sankat Mochan, Vandana, Shabda Prakash, Bhagavad Gita. So why these bhashyas are significant or important is because if I am a scholar of Sanskrit language, I can also try and translate Bhagavad Gita, but I do not have any experience of Brahma Vidya knowledge. So if I write something, if I translate Bhagavad Gita from Sanskrit to Hindi or any other language, I am going to interpret those shlokas based on my intellect, I would say, limited intellect. And that would be basically a delusional knowledge, not the experiential knowledge. And that is why when Swamiji wrote this, based being a Brahmagyani, when Swamiji basically wrote Bhashya on Swarved Uttarardha and Bhagavad Gita, that is completely different from someone writing it purely based on intellect or their interpretation. There is actually no end to Swatantra Devji Maharaj's contribution and greatness. Even after achieving so much, he always gives all the credit to Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj. He says that he is behind all of this. मैं तो निमित्त मात्र हूँ. He also says in Amritvani that मैं आपकी सेवा में हूँ. He is saying that to his disciples that I am in your seva. So you always see that there is no ego at all. He holds such a divine power. He has achieved so much, but still He's so humble, so down to earth. It is, it's just beyond imagination. How could be a person be such a simple and down to earth even after having such a great, having great powers? I'm actually out of words to describe what Swamiji has done for betterment of us and in fact all mankind. Um, there is, I think, we can keep on talking about his greatness, his achievements, and so on, and what he has done for mankind. And I think I would stop here and hand it over back to Nituji. And if I have made any mistakes, if I stated something incorrectly, I apologize for that, and please correct me for it. Jai Sadgurudev.
Jai Sadgurudev. Thank you so much, Srirangji, for sharing this divine biography, and let us all express our sincere gratitude to Srirangji for sharing the divine biography of Sadgurudev Swatantra Devji Maharaj in such a soulful voice and bhav, and sharing the facts and the glimpses from Swamiji's life. So it was, we are so fortunate even to have listened to all of this. And Srirangji, your expertise and dedication in sharing this knowledge are definitely helping us enrich our understanding brick by brick and empowering us to share this profound knowledge with others. So thank you so much. And I would like to request if anyone has any other sansmaran or thoughts to share, or if you have any questions or would like any information from what Srirangji has shared, please come forward. And I would also like to request if someone has joined this session for the first time, you can also introduce yourself and share with us how you learned about Vihangam Yoga.
So, Nituji, I just would like to add a couple of lines. So, there is no expertise of mine in any of this. This was all taken from Sadguru Acharya Swatantra Dev Jivan Darpan book, and I'm very thankful to Yogesh ji for giving that book to me. In fact, you see, Sadgurudeo makes everything easy for us, even to perform seva. He basically made that book available, and it was literally, very close to me because Yogesh and I live in the same neighborhood. It was literally a walking distance for me to, get that book. So I just want to say that there is nothing that I, I don't have any expertise. I just literally copied what was written in the book.
Thank you so much, Srirangji, for you have prepared, you have put in so much seva bhav to prepare for this session and then share each and every detail with us. So it's truly a gratitude that we are expressing. Thank you.
Jai Sadgurudev, Neetu ji.
Jai Sadgurudev, Monica ji.
Yes, I would like to put in few words here, if you may allow.
Ji, Monica ji, please go
Ji.
ahead.
Yes, so thank you so much, Srirangji, for this wonderful explanation of our present Sadgurudev's biography. I'm actually hearing for the first time, and I'm really intrigued by each and every word that you summarized. Even though you had the book, like you just now mentioned, it was very handy for you, but listening, there is a difference between reading and delivering the message. In this particular satsang, especially after listening to you, in your voice, with all the bhav that you have for the present Sadgurudev, I would really, wish if this, this, the whole explanation could be repeated all over again. I'm all ears. So definitely looking for the recording, and also will try to get the book as well and read it. But you have so beautifully laid out about our present Swamiji. In fact, when you just started talking about how humble he could be, uh, as a human being first, being in the human body, and then of course, in the position, in such a great divine position of being Sadgurudev, in this era, or in the same yug as we are his followers. It is, I'm lost in words to say that each and every word that I heard is so true. I just wanted to share my recent sansmaran of visiting the Kumbh this time, and I was very, very fortunate to have made to have had made this trip, because I am a person who had no knowledge about the Kumbh, and it felt like there was a pulling force behind this, and made all the arrangements for our small group of 5 girls that went this year. And as you know that this particular occasion was full, like there were like countless, limitless people for this event, coming from all over the planet. There were crores of people, and having planned this with my limited mind, I wouldn't have even planned, because I am a person who's very, very fearful of crowds myself, and I would have not really thought about this, and somehow I made it, and I would not uh, would not even turn a stone to say that. How could I have gone there? So uh, my experience in that, with the Sadguru Dev, I wanted to share with you all. It was really like I was lost in words. There were so many people, and we were staying in one place, Sanskriti one, and that place is about 5 kilometers, I would say, or maybe 2. I don't know exactly, but little far away from the ashram. And we were only hoping that whole time somehow we will get Swamiji's darshan. And I mean, we always want to get Swamiji's darshan. There is no doubt about that. But because of the 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 critical the time, the limited time that everybody has for everybody in that particular event, is you never know, you if you would get even darshan of Swamiji. So our we had already taken adesh from Swamiji a few months ago for this event, and because of the adesh we received, we planned this out, and somehow we landed there, and we visited a few places. And then when the time was coming closer for Swamiji's darshan, in fact, I was very fortunate, because this one evening, I had when I came back from the Triveni Snan, and I had just freshened up, and that same afternoon I meditated and prayed for his darshan, and without even any planning or any action on my side, I was actually. I was freshening up after Triveni Snan. Didn't know what the plan was for that evening, because other people from my group had gone for Triveni Snan as well, and they were not back yet. So I was the only one in the room, and As soon as I was actually in the middle of the shower when somebody was knocking at the door outside. I could not even get out, but I just, said in a loud voice, "Who is it?" And from outside, I heard suddenly like Rashmi ji's voice, which, I had not met her in that trip, but I knew that she was traveling and we could not be in touch because of the busy schedule. And she was at the door saying that she had come to meet me and she will be heading back to ashram. So I told her that I'm in the middle of bath, and if she could wait for 5 to 10 minutes, I could join her to the ashram because I have no plans. And she agreed to wait for me, and she stayed outside the hut. And while I quickly bathed, actually, with the head bath, and it just takes a little time, and I got ready as quickly as I could to come out of there, and I locked my room and I was ready. In fact, she had come with her mother and her cousin sister and another person and the driver. So they all were waiting, and I was not. I had to tell her that, oh, I was not aware that you all 5 people were waiting for me. I thought you had just come by yourself, and I apologized for the wait. But they were ready, and I quickly jumped into the car, for the ashram. And to my amazement, and I reached the ashram with Rashmi ji, and we spent a few minutes there, and I also got darshan of her dad and some other people like Badmini ji, who was traveling from Germany, who I had been in touch with for many many months and years, but never got a chance to meet her. And then I did still don't know what to do in the ashram, because everybody is just walking about, and I all I knew that I was there in the ashram for some reason. And nowhere in my thoughts I had even a surety of seeing Swamiji. But suddenly I saw two cars going, and there were some people running after the car and saying, Sadgurudev has come, Sadgurudev has come. And when I heard that, I started walking, following that car very quickly. And I was following the car, and not able to gasp by breath because I didn't want to lose a chance. And that time I thought, this is the reason why I am in the ashram, is because maybe I'll be lucky to see Swamiji even from a distance. I can get his darshan. I started walking very fast, following the cars from that corner till somewhere. I think Swamiji went to another building. So I was falling very fast. And to a point where I was almost breathless, but I kept walking fast, and then I was running a little bit too. And finally I reached, the cars where they stopped. And the car stops, and Swamiji already got down, and he was walking. And as soon as I reached that spot, I could only see the back of Swamiji with the two of the sevaks, and there was also some police guards, and there were a few people, and they were stopped by the police guards to say, "You stop here. No one is going now inside, because Swamiji is not here for darshan. He's here for a few minutes, and he has to go back to the Acharya Nivas." So I was just literally waiting at that intersection in that road. Trying to I was not thinking anything, but I was just had my hands folded, with the just feeling that maybe Swamiji will come close here to the car when he's leaving, and I'll get his darshan, because we don't know in the next 1 or 2 days we will get his darshan or not, because people were saying in the ashram that there is no darshan. In fact, that evening there was a discourse of Swamiji's Amritvani, and they did say that Swamiji may give darshan after that. He's coming for darshan. But that event happened later on, where I also participated in that event, and we stayed for the the we were staying for the Amritvani after the prayers. But for some reason the Amritvani did not happen, and Swamiji did not come for darshan. So this was later. But at the road when I was standing, I had no thoughts, like I had no hope that we would see Swamiji. So there is another disciple next to me who came all the way from Italy, and this guy was in tears, and he was saying that he's in this path for 7 years and he's never met Swamiji, and this is his only chance to get the darshan. And he was so, like, when I looked at him, I thought, okay, this fellow needs the darshan more than I do. And look at him, he's coming all the way from Italy, and 7 years he's been a disciple of Sadgurudev and he's never got darshan. How like look at his desire, he's so much into uh, the wish of just getting even a glimpse of Swamiji. So I let him go past me, and I said that if Swamiji does come here, like if he comes really close to the car and we are standing, two of us and some people on the right side, I would let you go. Like, I had this thought in my heart that if Swamiji does come this close, I will allow this person to go, because look at him, he's really longing for the darshan more than I am. So anyway, after a few minutes passed, Swamiji did come out of that building, and he was walking. He's walking, coming closer to us, and as I see him, I am really lost in thoughts. And this guy, and even I am, we are completely. We are just waiting for the moment when Swamiji will come really, really close to, not us, but he will come close to an angle, such an angle that we would get a little glimpse of him, like the darshan, and we will go dandavat, we'll give dandavat pranam, we'll go all the way, on the street to give him pranam. And even if he just looks at us, that will be enough, and my trip would be successful. This was, I thought this. And this guy also, I think he was on the same page. So Swamiji coming very, very close, and now he's about to go into the car, and the car is on the left side, and he has to turn to go into the car, but he comes very close, and he stopped there, and he looks at me, and he asked me, so where are you coming from? And I was lost. I had no clue that Swamiji would come and even talk to us. We thought he would just sit in the car and go. And I said, Swamiji, I am coming from India. No, I'm coming from the US, Monica here. And then this fellow is also saying something. Now I can't remember. He probably said that he's coming from Italy, and he's here. But Swamiji did not say anything else. And Swamiji had to get into the car. I think he had to go really urgently. So Swamiji just asked this, where are you coming from? And we told him that, and we gave Dandavat Pranam quickly, because we knew that Swamiji would not stay there long. And we gave, both of us, we were on the complete Dandavat Pranam. And then Swamiji went into the car, and as he sat there, and we were still looking like, Swamiji sat into the car, and he turned his face towards us, both of us, and he gave us such a glance, like, I cannot explain. That moment was so precious, that Swamiji kept looking at us, and his eyes were just l- looking at both of us. Like, when I remember that moment, it was just Swamiji just looking at me, and he was just talking with no words, and he was in the car, and he had his face towards us till the car moved and left that place. And then obviously I followed the car again, and I went back to the place where the Amritvani was going to start. And but the Amritvani never happened, and that was the end of the day. And after that, we were supposed to get another darshan of Swamiji in the Sanskriti one. And that was so beautiful. Swamiji came all the way from the ashram to the Sanskriti one, where we only few handful of disciples longed for the darshan, and to give us the darshan, in that precious time. Swamiji, I was so grateful that I got like 15-minute long darshan of Swamiji, which I had hoped for, but there was no guarantee at this time. And during that darshan, all I wanted to share in the group was that Swamiji is so humble. You won't believe, like, we go with the thoughts of, whether we're going to get darshan or not, or whether we will get time of Swamiji. But Swamiji waits there, and when he gives darshan, like, you know, I was thinking like maybe I'm taking more, maybe I'm taking his time. I should not waste his time. His time is so precious. And there are other disciples in line, but it was so good that I got some minutes of Swamiji's time, and where Swamiji asked, are you all comfortable in your stay here? Is everything good here? And you know, that moment, it was so like, I had no words. I had to say to Swamiji that this stay is as good as you're staying in your own parents' house. Swamiji, everything is there, you know, as you are in your parents' home. And Swamiji just nodded to that, and took it, you know, very gracefully. So my whole point of giving this sansmaran is that Swamiji is always available, and you know, only when we have our pure intentions and pure thought, like, you know, the pure longing is there. Sadgurudev, he's gives us darshan, and look at his greatness, that he asks you that how are you? Are you comfortable here? Is everything provided to you? And he won't just ask and stop. He will make sure he asks like 2 3 times. He will ask the same question, just to make sure. And I think he knows what's in our in our head or mind, but he still asks. So I just wanted to say that he is so humble. I never thought like a guru's connection is so, you know, there's no word. Like Shriranji was saying that he, our present Swamiji, he's so grateful that we just we are in loss of words, and that's how great he is. And that just makes me feel that how we should be towards others as well, you know, always welcoming, and always asking people how they feel, how they, you know, if they are comfortable in the present situation or not. And it just makes me feel more, you know, have gratitude for the master. And that's all. I'm sorry, Neetuji, I think I elongated my the whole conversation, but that I just wanted to uh, say, give this message out, because it has such a deep meaning. I hope you know, you didn't mind me taking this much time. So back to you, Neetuji, and thank you so much for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Thank you so much, Monica ji, for sharing this Sansmaran, your recent during your recent visit to India, and you had darshan of Swamiji. So looking at the time, we would like to move towards the conclusion of today's satsang. I would like to express thanks to Srirangji and to all the participants who have engaged actively in this session. Your enthusiasm and insightful experiences have made this a truly enriching experience. Together, we are building a strong foundation for sharing the transformative power of Vihangam Yoga. I would also like to thank Suryanshu ji for sharing his introduction. Suryanshu ji has joined this satsang I think, for the first time, and we welcome Suryanshu ji, and we hope that you are able to attend every week. Now we have reached the last phase of today's satsang. I request everyone to sit down for Shanti Path. In Shanti Path, we chant for peace for everyone in this universe. May Sadgurudeo bless the entire cosmos with peace, love, and prosperity. We will now sing the last 4 lines of Shanti Path. He Prabhu Shanti Swarup ho, Shanti Shanti May Shanti, Shanti Shanti Jan Shanti ho, Purna Shanti May Shanti. हे प्रभु शांति प्रदान कर, दूर हो सर्व अशांति, देव सदा फल शांतिमय, शांति शांति सुख शांति। प्रेम से बोलिए सद्गुरुदेव भगवान की जय। I would like to thank all of you for joining today's satsang. I encourage everyone to ponder over the topic we discussed today. I'd like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Sulbha ji, Srirang ji, Monica ji, Suryanshu ji for their seva and active engagement in this session, and for the team behind this for organizing and coordinating this satsang. I pray to Sadgurudev for peaceful and spiritual week ahead for all of us. See you all next Sunday at 9 a.m. EST on the same Zoom session. Have a wonderful day and week ahead. Jai Sadgurudev.